Whether you're just a fan of the game engine we all know and love so much, or you're just looking for some awesome new games to play on itch.io, if you're looking for the top free itch.io games made with Unity, you are in the correct place, so buckle up. We're going to be covering some of my favorite games made with Unity of 2020, and hey, I upload indie game related content as well as devlogs on this channel all the time. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure to subscribe, and if you do go on to like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Now let's jump into the video. Okay guys, I will not stall for much longer, but before I get into this list, I do want to ask you a two-part question of the day, and the first part is, what game engine do you want me to cover next? At the end of the video, I'll be asking you guys the second part, so make sure to stick around for that and leave it in a comment down below. Now let's jump into our number 10 spot for the top Unity itch.io games of 2020. In this spot, we have a game called Strange KEYWORLD. Now I covered this game a while back, and it is one of the most interesting puzzle platformers I've ever played. Now, the reason it's in the number 10 spot is because it is one of the most simple games on the list. But in this game, get this, the unique game mechanic is that the environment around you is composed of the keys that you need to press in order to make it through the level. I know, it sounds crazy. Now, I think the gameplay video that is playing right now will do a better job than I can of explaining this, but basically the world around you is compromised by keys represented by the keys you can press to get through the level, and if the key is not on the screen, it will not do anything. So for certain levels, you must jump on top of platforms that you have to be pressing a key in order to get onto. Vice versa, sometimes there's keys missing from the levels so you cannot travel in a certain direction. I don't want to spoil too many of the wonderful surprises of this game, but if you're looking for an awesome Unity platformer that will just keep you occupied for a long time, this is a fantastic game to go check out. By the way guys, every one of these games will have links in the description down below if you want to go check them out for yourself. Man, I haven't made this type of video in a while and I have missed it. This is fun. Let's jump into our number 9 spot. In our number 9 spot, we have a game called Quiet Space, and the huge tragedy of this game is that it is so short. It will only keep you guys occupied for a couple of minutes at most, which is why it's so far down on the list, but I'd say it's still a 100% worthwhile experience. Man, my hair is doing some weird stuff today. Wow. Just bear with me, guys. If you are like me and you enjoy playing through games like Journey or Absu that have a profound meaning, but it's more of an implicit story than explicit, then this game is a fantastic one for you. In this game, you play as a little spaceship who thought they were alone in the universe, but gets signs of life on a planet, and you must find your way through the maze of space in order to investigate that. What really makes this game shine is the amazing color palette and graphics, as well as the fantastic music behind the gameplay. If you're looking for a quick game that will only take a couple minutes of your life, but that is so enjoyable and meaningful to play, I'd highly recommend you guys go check out Quiet Space. And you can play it in the browser so you don't have to clog up your computer with any downloads. Alright, moving on to our number 8 spot. In this spot, we have a game called Folded Tale, and I have said from the beginning, this game must be made into a mobile game. It would absolutely shine when being played with a touchscreen. However, it is absolutely a worthwhile experience on PC. Now, this is a physics-based 2D puzzle game where you have to get a sphere-shaped slime to the end goal and collect stars along the way, and the only way to move your character is to mirror the level from one side or the other, hence the name Folded Tale. Now, the mirror mechanic of this game works exactly like it sounds. The page folds up and deposits your character on the other side of the level. You can mirror left, right, up, or down in order to achieve your goal. It's amazing, okay? Just take my word for it. If you guys are looking for an awesome, simple puzzle game that you can sink literal hours into playing, I'd highly recommend you go check out Folded Tale. Alright, moving on to our number 7 spot, we have a really interesting little game called The Last Sunshine. Now, this game features an underwater atmosphere. Underwater? Underwater. This game features an underwater atmospheric feeling, but where it really shines is the linear, procedurally generated levels, complete with bullet hell type combat, and an entirely customizable skill tree that's almost reminiscent of a roguelike or RPG game. You can 100% customize your character to match your playstyle as you take on enemies of all varieties in this game, and the fun absolutely never ends. You start with only one life and you can pick up more as you go, but if you die, it's back to the last checkpoint. This game is super addictive and engaging, and it has a really unique feeling. The music and undertones make it feel dark and ominous, but the colors are really bright and almost cute. Is that the right word? I don't know. I went way more into depth featuring this game in one of my top 5 games of the day videos, so if you guys want to go check that out, it'll be in one of these corners. I think this one. If you are the type of person that likes sinking enough time into a game to customize skill trees, and you like the bullet hell type combat system, I'd highly recommend you go check out The Last Sunshine. It is a great little game to play. Alright, moving on to our number 6 spot for the top Unity itch.io games of 2020, we have a game called Plain Stupid, and this is a bit of a unique one because it can only be played in local co-op mode. You do need a friend or 4 to play this game, but if you can manage that, this game is absolutely fantastic. Basically, you're standing on a plane and you have to keep it balanced. If you get too far to one side or the other, you will tip the plane and steer it in the wrong direction, but you have to run around and put out little fires on top of the plane and get as far as you possibly can before the plane malfunctions and goes down. Now, along the way, you can steer the plane around obstacles, and you can even steer it into hot air balloons in order to pick up more supplies to fix more fires. If you're looking for a fantastic, addictive game where you can play over and over and just improve your skills, as well as playing with friends, I'd highly recommend you check out Plain Stupid. Alright guys, I have been recording for a good while. I don't want this video to go too long, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the last 5 games of this list into the next video. It will come out in just a few days, so if you guys are interested in that, I'd highly recommend you subscribe and turn post notifications on. Part 2 of the question of the day: which games do you think I missed, and which games do you predict will be in the top 5 Unity itch.io games of the week? Of the year video coming out later this week. Alright guys, if you have any other feedback, feel free to leave other comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video. If you want to keep up with me, make sure to follow me on Twitter. If you want to keep up with my community, make sure to follow Discord. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.